Hey everybody, welcome back to an episode on Mighty Mall Shop Creations. Today, I'll be showing you my dad and I's first ever builds of 2023. So, without further ado, let's roll the intro. Alright, so obviously I'm gonna get the turntable getting the turntable spinning here. And I'll place on my dad's first build first, I guess. I'll save... Actually, no, I'm going to put mine on there first. But as you can see, it is nothing special. It is the most box stock and ruined car I've ever seen. Anyways, so what this is, it is AMT's 19... I think it's a 65... 1965 Dodge Coronet, and it's like a snap together kit sort of thing, and it's all molded in like turquoise plastic, as I remember. As you can see, there is a broken rear window, and that is because I brought this in for a project for school, and I still have it actually. It's a hydraulic car lift. Maybe if you guys want to see that, comment down below. But I brought this into school and I dropped my lock on it and it broke the rear windshield. And that was kind of a bummer, but again, it's not like crazy or anything. But at the time I was like, oh man, that's a really nice build. I broke it. I believe I started building this in like February or like January or sometime. Maybe early January before I even had the channel. So that's probably why you haven't seen it. I haven't seen any of it at all. My dad also built the same kit. I'll show you that in a sec. But it is like painted with Tamiya's maroon color. Oh, I get stuck on there easy, but it's the engine's literally painted with craft paint. And yeah. Also, the bottom of the car. Oh my lord! Look at I craft painted it because it wouldn't sit properly, like the underbody wouldn't sit properly, so I actually took hot glue and I filled in the cracks here with hot glue and also down here with hot glue, and then I just hand painted over that with craft paint. And look at the smudges on the underside of the transmission. It is terrible. The fingerprint smudges, like, ugh. It is just like gross. But the one thing that is really kind of good for this build is the interior. I don't know if you can even see that. Anyways, it's just black plastic, and I just decided to leave it black plastic, and it's fine. I mean, if I did the body outside okay and I hinged the trunk and doors and whatnot, it might actually be nice. But of course, I think that was like my first time getting really back into the hobby was early January of 2023. Obviously, at the time of this recording, it is January 13th or the 12th. It's the 13th today, Saturday. I don't know when I'm gonna release this video, but probably soon. Anyways, back to what I'm talking about. The side view mirror is broken, and the chrome was done with, like, I think it was like a dry erase marker or something, because as you can see, it's like smudging off, but it's obviously super dried on there now since it's been like a year. But if you compare like this to what my last build was, like my Victor's Vacuums Satellite, which is actually this box that I have back here. If you want to watch that video, you should. It is my best build to date, in my opinion. But like if you look at this video and then go back to my final on that one, like the difference is crazy. Obviously there is a hinged trunk, a hinged hood, and hinged doors, and it just looks overall better. Anyways, this is enough of my build. As you can see, it's terrible. I'm gonna shift it over to my dad's first build, and I will try to show you his last build of 2023. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm gonna assume what I'm gonna assume. As you can see, it's the same AMT 1965 1965 Dodge Coronet, and he did the street version, I think, because there was like 2 options or something. But it doesn't sit properly, like it's wobbly kinda. He painted the rims gold because he likes gold rims. I don't know why, he just does. I think he also did the chrome with the same dry erase marker, so that's why it's just silver. He craft painted the hood, or hand painted with craft paint the hood. Tan interior, I think that was also craft paint or just really crappy spray paint. There's no cracked rear view windshield on this because obviously it's his build and he didn't mess anything up like me, but the underbody is a lot better than mine. There's only like a few fingerprints on the transmission, and I believe the hood or the engine is also painted with craft paint. Yeah, see, there's a different engine version there. Also painted with craft paint. But yeah, so that's his first build. I'm gonna try to grab down his last build of 2023 since I showed mine in a previous video. I'll be 1 sec. So this is my dad's last build of 2023, and obviously by now I'm assuming all of you guys watching this video have seen the final that I did on this car, which was about a month ago-ish, kinda, I don't know. Again, depending on when this video releases, but this is his Dragon Lady 68 Dodge Dart. I'm just gonna let it spin on the turntable for a little bit. I mean, if you guys want to watch me, or if you guys want to hear my dad talk about when he went into detail about all the stuff he did with this car, go check out the final video. But yeah, so that's it, and then I'll show you my first build of, or sorry, last build of 2023. Just because, just to give you an idea of what can be possible in 1 year's time. So I'm gonna pop that on the table real quick. Hopefully I can set this up without again, if you guys want to see the final on this, it may or may not be out yet. I'm not too sure because I haven't decided when I want to release these videos. But yeah. Also, the hinge door and the hinge trunk. Craziness for 1 year difference. I mean, obviously when I started 2023 and got back into building, I was looking at all these builders and I'm like, oh my gosh, how are they even like hinging these stuff? Like, wouldn't that be so hard? Like, you have to like cut out the body. What if you break something? But as you can see, I've accomplished that, and I'm sure early 2023 me would be surprised of what I can do now. I mean, this is like barely scratching the surface though. Like, I gotta keep at it and get better. And I think with my next build coming up, you will be. So stay tuned. It's a very secretive build. I haven't said anything about it yet. And someone at the model club inspired me to do it. But I'll get into that when the video releases. So stay tuned. Anyways, that is it for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications so you don't miss an upload from me. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.